Hi, I'm Sandy Eagon with Keller Williams Realty, and today we're talking about how to win with thousands of dollars at stake. So first, if you are looking to buy a home right now, please click the link that says to search all area homes, and I'll be talking with you about how to personalize your search for your home sweet home. Secondly, if you are looking to sell coming up, please click the button for a free home value, and I will be glad to talk with you and give you our 5-step home review. Now, back to how to win. Hi, thanks for talking with us about how to win today. So real estate can be really hard. In fact, you put hundreds of thousands of dollars at stake. You talk about somebody's home, their security, their stability, maybe throw in a little bit of pride, a little bit of fear, a little bit of uncertainty about what's happening with the market. What do you get? A hot mess. So here's where we come in. Rarely can everybody get exactly what they want, right? In fact, most of the time you're deciding what's most important and what's less important, what can I leave out? So that is our job, to come in and help facilitate that and help you decide what is most important to you. Let me give you an example. I have a client right now and I am so proud of him. He is buying a retirement home. So really this is the last home that they're going to live in. It is so important. And they're buying a brand new home. So the idea is that you want everything to be perfect, right? Well, custom is different from pre-sale, and even if you have your own custom home, there are still going to be things that you really wish you'd done a little differently, or you'd been able to get through a little differently. This particular issue was that this home had a set of trees, a line of trees at the back of the home that were shading the back fence. And well, the back fence when it gets there, the back fence, the backyard, dropping stuff on the house, and my buyers were very clear from the very beginning when we stood there on the lot talking with the other agent, when we wrote up our requests, when we continued to follow up saying, when are we going to get an answer on whether we can take these trees out and put something else in that won't drop a mess on our house. Well, we could not get an answer from the builder and from his agent about what that was required to look like. And so rather than stew and moan because we weren't getting an answer, we were proactive. We went down to the county. I got down there, and the county gentleman, who was very nice, set out the files that were several of them, these big accordion files, and we started going through page by page trying to see what did the county require of our builder so that we could understand what we could ask for and what we could not. Well, it didn't take too long in that big pile, fortunately, before I found a plan that had been submitted to the county. And not only, yes, do they have to have trees there, they had to have those trees there. There's still some good news. Down the road, we're going to be able to work with that with the homeowners association. But in the beginning situation, for when they first buy their house, those trees have to stay, and that's just the way it is. So how do we assess something that is really important and has been important from the beginning? We've made it very clear that it's important from the beginning. How do we assess that? Well, we have to look at big picture versus small picture. Oftentimes when stress hits, we're looking at the small picture. Doesn't mean it's not important, but it's a very small piece of the whole big pie. And we have to decide sometimes to back up and say, what is most important here? Well, most important turned out to be that it was the home that his wife loved. It was in the area that was near the family and near the grandchildren. It was in the same area that allowed her to finish out her working years while he's already retired. And this is the home that when she walked in, it was going to make her smile. And that was going to make him smile. So as your realtor professional, it is my job to walk alongside you and not tell you what's most important, but listen to you about what's most important and get your needs met. My client decided to reframe what's most important, so he's going to have his own private green belt for a little while anyway, and then he can be thinking about how he wants to get involved with his homeowners association to make sure that they also get their needs met in the long run. So if you are looking for someone who can come alongside you, listen to what's most important and help you get those needs met, I'm glad to talk with you about that next home that really makes sense for you and your family. Thank you so much for joining me today. Love talking about how you win in today's real estate market. Give me a call, click on the link, and I'm glad to talk with you. Have an awesome day.